Are you looking for the best cook kit for your backcountry adventures? Today, I'm sharing my two favorite setups that balance durability, simplicity, and performance, all without breaking the bank. Plus, I'll compare them to a premium option to help you decide which one fits your needs the best. Hey everyone, Jeremy here. I've been backpacking for nearly 20 years, and I have tested a lot of cook kits over the years. Today, I want to share the two setups that have worked exceptionally well for me in the backcountry. Backpacking cook kits can get complicated quickly, but over the last several years, I relied on a very simple system that excels for 3-season and even performs pretty well during the occasional winter trip. When I put this kit together, I had 5 basic requirements in mind. 1, it had to boil up to 2 cups of water at a time. 2, it had to be compact and light enough for solo trips. 3, it had to use readily available fuel. 4, it needed to perform efficiently between 5,000 feet and 10,000 feet from early spring to late fall. Those are the conditions that I'm generally operating in when I'm backpacking or mostly hunting. And number 5, it had to be legal and safe to operate during open flame and burn bans. So here's the cook system I put together to meet all of those requirements. The entire kit weighs just 6 ounces or 13 ounces with a full fuel canister. It's self-contained, smaller than an Nalgene bottle, and costs less than $55. So the kit includes this nifty orange stuff sack, which keeps everything together. It starts off with the Toaks 750 milliliter titanium pot, which is lightweight, it's durable, and it's just big enough for boiling those 2 cups of waters for solo meals in the backcountry or the occasional cup of coffee or hot cocoa at night. So inside, we start with the BRS 3000T titanium stove, which is super compact, it's ultra light, and it's really budget friendly. You can pick this up for about $17 on Amazon. We have a mini Bic lighter. We have 1 Hot Lips. Snow Peak makes these, makes it drinking from hot titanium pots much more enjoyable. Now I have everything kind of nested in a handkerchief, cuts down on the rattle. No one likes to sound like Samwise Gamgee clanking down the trail. And I have a 100-gram fuel canister. And that's it, that's the entire kit. This kit is simple, lightweight, and affordable, making it a great option for new and experienced backpackers or backcountry hunters alike. This past season, I made a small change to this setup by swapping the BRS stove for an MSR Pocket Rocket 2. This adds about almost 2 ounces, about 1.8 ounces to the overall weight and push the total cost to around $86. But it came with 2 key benefits. First, faster boil times, and second, better pot stability. So as you can see, there is a big difference in surface area between these 2 stoves. In my experience, both of these stoves are very reliable, and you really can't go wrong with either. It comes down to whether you prioritize weight and cost or performance and stability. So why do I love this system so much? It's its simplicity. Everything nests within this pot so easily. Put it in the handkerchief, we flip it upside down, and next we'll take the stove. So in this case, I want to use the larger MSR Pocket Rocket 2. I'm going to break down the stove. It goes in on top of some cloth. Next is going to go my Bic lighter and my Hot Lips. And I fold everything in so that there's no metal touching metal. Put the lid on. and we stuff it into the stuff sack. Just like that. Pull the drawstring, and we've got some clunks, but there's no metal sounds, no clanking sounds, which is great. Now, one thing that I don't necessarily care for this cook kit is the lid. This lid is great. It's got a little triangular tab here at the top that you can flip over so that it's standing up, so it makes it easier to grab hold of, but you really need to grab hold of it with some sort of cloth. I use this a lot of times. I'll use that handkerchief, and because otherwise it's just too hot. It burns your fingers. The other thing that I don't like about the lid is obviously it's solid, so I have no idea when the water's actually boiling until the can starts to kind of rumble. The other thing that I don't necessarily care for is the pot handles. If these had a silicone coating on the handles, you'd be able to use it as is without any other equipment. As it is right now, if you try to grab these handles, when the water has come to a boil, you're going to burn your fingers. You're going to need to use the stuff sack or a handkerchief or some other cloth to protect your fingers. Now, while I love this cook kit and recommend it to anyone, there have been times when I found myself waiting for water to boil while my buddies are already sipping their coffee. That's where a premium option like the Jetboil Stash comes in. Now, it retails for around $150, but the Jetboil Stash offers excellent wind performance and much faster boiling times. So it's slightly heavier at 7.1 ounces. Now, if you add the stabilizer stand, it's going to push the weight up about another ounce, but you're talking maybe a 2-ounce difference when you have a fully loaded kit with a full fuel canister. So if you're someone who values speed and convenience over cost, this could be a great alternative. Which would you choose? Let me know in the comments. And if you would like to see a head-to-head comparison of all three of these systems, testing weight, cost, stability, boil times, things like that, let me know. That might be my next video. So there you have it. This has been my preferred cook system for the last several years, and I honestly can't recommend it more. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe for more gear reviews and backpacking tips. And until next time, 1 Corinthians 10:31.